everyone! So in case you haven't seen my last video, we adopted a 5th piggy from the Australian Cabby Sanctuary, and before we picked her up from the shelter I set up floor time so that I could bring all the piggies into this room when we got home to let them bond some more in a neutral territory rather than putting them all straight into the hutch. So I did this to help my 4 piggies accept her into the herd and ease their transition when I put her in their cage. So as you can see, I've laid out the room with a bunch of hideys and tunnels so she can hide if she wants to. Okay, I'll just grab her out of the carrier cage now. There we are. Hey? What do you reckon? I think she isn't too sure about this. But Darlie seems to be enjoying exploring the room. Don't you, Darlie? Okay, all piggies are in the room now. So now for the best bit. We settled on a name for the texel guinea pig. We have decided to call her Pitch, as in pitch black. I like this name because it represents a few things. Firstly, pitch black is the obvious one because of her fur colour, but also because the word pitch relates to music and a movie I like. Pitch is actually her shortened name because after bringing her home I have come to realise that the name Ninja might have suited her better because she moves really fast and quietly and is the hardest to find. And it turns out she can jump quite high too, which I realised the other day when I saw her jump on top of the wooden hidey in their hutch. I didn't catch it on video, but here's some footage of her sitting up there. It was actually quite funny because when she jumped she made a loud thud noise when she landed, and Nala and Comet were sitting just over near the ramp and they got startled by the noise and ran off. Since then I have seen Pitch up on top of the hidey a few times. I think she likes it up there because none of the other piggies have worked out how to get up there. So it's her own personal space where she has access to nice fresh hay from the top of the hay rack. Anyway, I got a bit sidetracked there, but I now sometimes refer to her as the pitch black ninja. The other day I was even tidying the bottom level of their indoor hutch and I needed to move the hidey so I could clean underneath it, and as I lifted it, it seemed heavier than usual, and that's when I realised Pitch was on top. I had no idea she was there for the whole time I'd been cleaning, so I think she's definitely a ninja. I will try and video her jumping up there, but I can't guarantee anything because it's hard to catch a ninja in action. So back to floor time. This is Pitch's first floor time. For the first half of floor time, she stood off to the side just watching for a while. She seemed a bit unsure what it was all about. But after seeing the other piggies moving around and eating all the grass, I think she decided she wanted to participate too. So she's been running around a bit and seems to like spending some time in the cardboard box that I have over in the corner there. I've seen Luna rumble strutting a few times during floor time, but Pitch doesn't seem to mind. I think Luna really wants to establish who's boss, and everybody else pretty much just wants the grass. So it looks like Pitch is going to fit in nicely with the herd, which is really good. Anyway, so that's floor time. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. See you later.